All right, I want to talk to you now about a one sheet or a one pager, as it's sometimes called in the industry. What it is a one page sales document for your entire screenplay. Now, usually, what it is the top line will be title of the screenplay, and then you're going to put, your name, and then you're going to put your phone number and your email address. From there, you'll put the log line, and then the genre, and then whatever comparable movies you have. Like, I don't know, Beetlejuice meets Jack Reacher. I mean, that's a crazy one, but you know what I mean. So then you put that in there, and then you have the equivalent of a synopsis, which is going to be, probably 3-4 paragraph summary of the main beats, the main twists of your entire script. But it's not like a book review, like a dry book review. People are using one sheets and one pagers usually because they are lower end producers who are going to use that one sheet or one pager to give to a finance person or a finance entity to get money to make the movie. Like, for example, Hallmark tends to do this, Lifetime, other like independent producers. You hear like one sheet and one pagers a lot. Because they want to have financing secured before they make a movie. Um, and so it's important to think of it as a sales document. You want the words to be as exciting as possible, not like just a dry recounting of your story. Think of it as sales. I know people hate that, but that is the point of your one pager. You are giving a sales document to that producer, and that producer is going to give that sales document pitch to a financer who probably doesn't want to read the full 120-page screenplay. They just want to get the sense that the story is going to be awesome and will make their money back and a profit. Okay? Here's the thing about one sheets and one pagers. It's your choice whether you want to do them because you are writing a full one page thing. Work goes into it. It's, half an hour, a couple hours. It depends. So you don't have to produce it, but there are some types of producers that always, or at least frequently, ask for them for each one of your screenplays. My general rule is if you feel like that producer can get things done, sometimes it's worth it just to bust out a one pager in 45 minutes or an hour. Um, you never know. Obviously, if you do it and then it doesn't work out, you're going to feel like, oh, that was a waste of time. But it doesn't hurt to make it. Next topic is kind of like pitch decks, for example. Pitch decks are different because a one pager is just involves writing, which is your natural thing because you are a writer. A pitch deck is a visual representation of what the movie would look like stock photos or actual regular photos, that kind of thing. It's basically like a 20-page lookbook sales pitch document for what the movie would look like. Okay, like it's moody pictures, kind of character representations, big kind of plot moments. This is what the producer or financier can expect from what a finished movie of your script would be like. Now, pitch decks are totally different because it involves graphic design and pulling out photos, either that you personally have or most likely from stock photo sites. And even though you can get a subscription pretty cheap to most stock photo sites, you have to go search for great stock photos and you have to graphic design it and come up with, and like a lot of people don't have those skills. But a pitch deck is kind of like the visual version of a one pager, except it's not one page. It's going to be probably like a 15 to 20 page PDF of your story. As for whether it's worth it to do it, that one is a big old it depends because it is a lot of work to be doing a pitch deck. And here's the thing, if you do a pitch deck and it looks like garbage, it's actually going to hurt your chances. If you do one and it looks amazing, it theoretically will help. But I've known a number of writers who have taken the time to make a pitch deck and then still gotten a no, and then they're just like, ugh, There's also a number of writers who have taken the time to do a pitch deck and it looks like garbage and then it just really hurt their chances. But if you like graphic design, and like I said, if you feel like having the pitch deck will really, really help you, sometimes it can be huge. But I can't say that I recommend doing it. There's a number of writers who say, you know what, I'm a writer. I don't have a pitch deck. Like if you get asked that, usually what'll happen is you'll send out a query, and then the person will reply and be like, "Hey, do you have a pitch deck?" A lot of writers will be like, "No, I don't, but here's a script or here's a one pager," right? And then sometimes that's enough. Sometimes the person will be like, "Oh no, I just need to have a pitch deck." Um, so it depends on how much the person who's replying to you is pushing for a pitch deck and whether you want to do it. A lot of times you can just be like, "Oh no, I just have the screenplay," and they'll still be like, "Oh, okay, send it over," or be like, "I have the one pager," and you can send over the one pager. So I know this is a big analogous kind of like blob of I don't know, but I just wanted to go over. It is your choice whether to do them or not. But if you do them, it could be huge, or it could be a waste of time. So try to feel out the person who's replying and whether you feel like it's worth your time.